Just to wrap things up, John, you looks like you got Nimble really pumping. 200,000 new customers just handed over to you from Microsoft, retiring their simple CRM. So what is 2 or 3 things that you'd like to share with other entrepreneurs that are maybe wanting to start or are already on the journey? What's 2 or 3 lessons that you'd like to share that you've learned over the last 2 or 3 decades?
I think number one is if you're getting into entrepreneurship to make money, I think you're really going about it the wrong way. I think that if you're going to get into entrepreneurship, that you have to have a passion. And for me, it's always been a problem that I have. And I think that the best entrepreneurs are fixing problems that they have because they're passionate about it and they understand the problem. And so I call it my 3 Ps of life. Figure out what your passion is, build a plan to achieve it, make it your purpose on a daily basis. And that's sort of been a recipe for success for me. And the funny thing is, Jeff, I didn't become an entrepreneur because I wanted to make $1 million. I did it because I dug it. I dug what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I friggin' love technology and I love to synthesize net new solutions. And my biggest solution that I've done all of my life is managing relationships, because they're messy and they're sticky and it's hard to do it on paper. And so my one thing I want you to remember is don't start a business because you want to make $1 million. Start a business because you want to change the world. And then the other thing is that life really isn't about money. I've made money many times over. And I think it's really about making memories out of moments. And that's why it's so important to be truly present with others and with yourself and with the universe around you. And for me, I think it's important to continue to grow. And that's why I love to learn. And that's why I work on growing my soul. It's something I try to do regularly, is being present with myself, doing some meditation, and being present with others. You know, Jeff, if you are truly present with people who love you, they'll reflect your shit back at you. And if you're willing to look at your shit in life and work on it, that's how you grow as a human being. And I don't know if you've ever experienced that, where you see your kid or somebody you love and they're doing something and it's just like, oh my God, that bugs me. Oh my God, that's me.
Yeah, it's like looking in the mirror. And I suppose one of the challenges I had as I looked at my, one of my biggest pivots was my dad was a very good talker, but his superpower wasn't listening. And I had a relationship breakup, in my 20s. And I went, you know what, I actually need to work on this listening stuff. In other words, I really want to be present with someone to find out what is their secret sauce, what gets them motivated. For me, I did a 6-month course on communication skills. Still work in progress, but the reality was that being present by just listening and just being there and hearing their soul, hearing their fears, hearing their joys, I think that's where we really get down to building those deep connections. And that's what I love as well. So thank you, John, for sharing your life, your journey and your stories. I